I'm going to share a simple but deep story of King Janaka. King Janaka is well known to be the enlightened king from ancient times. He was known to be a jnani, fully realized sage, who happened to also be a king. The story goes that once Lord Vishnu took the form of a Brahmin and allowed himself to be brought to Janaka's court as a man who had committed a heinous offense. The appropriate punishment for this offense was exile from the kingdom. And this was exactly the judgment that King Janaka pronounced. The Brahmin bowed his head in acceptance and then quietly asked the king, "Your Majesty, will you kindly let me know how far your kingdom extends?" King Janak was taken aback by this question. A wise man, he realized that this kingdom was actually his forefathers and it did not truly belong to him. Even his body was not his, for it was an instrument of life, of God, of creation. On the other hand, from the point of view of consciousness, his soul, the entire universe was his. With this realization, the king said, "O Brahman, endless is the kingdom of my soul. Live happily anywhere you choose." Janak was truly wise. He recognized the immortality, the limitlessness of the true self. I'd like to say a little bit more about this story. In terms of the outer world, yes, there is a limit to our home, our body, our possessions, our finances, our knowledge. This is true. But in terms of awareness, it interpenetrates everything. There's no limit actually. So when you open your eyes, you take in everything. You take in the whole city. You take in the whole landscape. You take in the stars, the sky, the everything. And one fun experiment to do is to close your eyes and to feel your feelings minus the memory of how big your body is. And you might be surprised to find that these feelings also have no limit. We imagine that they get limited at our skin. But without memory and imagination, this world of feelings has no limit. It's infinitely large, infinitely small, no boundaries. And we imagine, well, of course, we're limited by birth and death. But check. Do you remember being born? Or were you told that you were born on so and so date in so and so place at so and so time? It's hearsay. So, in other words, it would be appropriate to say that the world was born. The world was born. And the world will die. But that which knows has no beginning, no end. And in front of it, these movies of waking state, dream state, deep dreamless state, and even birth and death come and go. So this is a simple story of King Janak, but it has a deeper meaning. The deeper meaning is that actually our domain is unlimited, our realm is unlimited, our kingdom is unlimited. How wonderful! How wonderful.